Yeah. Nah, I'm fucking around. Today's video, I want to talk about the time I got caught stealing from the store. Growing up, us young hood niggas, getting into all types of mischief is just what we did. You know, we live for it. And we love to brag about it. Stealing from stores, throwing rocks at cars, my friends stealing cars, joyriding, all that type of dumb shit. Playing ding dong ditch, throwing snowballs at cars. We was always into some type of bullshit. But for me, stealing was my thing. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I used to love stealing. Like I got a fucking rush out of it. Like I've really, to this day, I feel like I'm a fucking kleptomaniac. I still enjoy that shit. I ain't gonna front. Even now that I got money, I still steal from time to time just to keep it real with my niggas. You know, I just playing. And I used to do it, and very rarely got caught. There was only a few times I got caught. You know, early on when I was young, I got there was like this little Chinese corner store, you know, near my house, and I would go there all the time and buy stuff. So they knew who I was. They didn't know I lived in nothing like that, but they seen my face enough times that they could give a description if need be. And I stole from there a bunch of different times. Usually when there was a bunch of people in there, the register, she couldn't really keep her eyes on everybody, so that's the perfect time for you to snatch a little something, creep up out of there. I got bagged taking like, shit might have been like some type of like ravioli shit, like the Chef Boyardee cans. I got caught stealing some shit out of there, and I had so many damn pockets growing up. You know them big ass coats with mad pockets. So I'm pulling shit out of different pockets, like, you know what I'm saying. So finally, she's like, "No, check that other pocket. All right, what about that other pocket? That other pocket." So only when you get to the last pocket where I had the Chef Boyardee in, I'm like, "Fuck that!" I just took it out of my jacket real quick, threw it on the counter, and just bolted out of there and just dipped and never went back there for like close to a year, maybe even longer than that. And when I did go back, either they didn't remember me or just whatever, because they didn't say nothing to me and continued on doing what I was doing. Plus there was I live in the hood, so there was a bunch of other corner stores around there, so I didn't solely depend on going there, you know. But that was just a small incident when I was younger. There's a different incident when a friend of mine, he owed me some candy bars for whatever reason. I just remember he owed me some candy bars. And he was like, "Yo, we used to literally walk all the way from where I live to the Shores Plaza. And, you know, I live in Providence, pretty much damn near close to the edge of Providence. And we walked all the way to North Providence to the Shores Plaza just to steal some fucking candy bars. Snicker bars to be exact. Because they're the only ones that had like the king size. You know, all the stores around my house that we usually steal at, they had the normal size. They didn't have the king size. So I'm like, nah, I need 2 king size joints, man. That's what you owe me. He's like, "I got you, man. Ain't no problem." So we walk up there. I'm on my scooter, by the way. He's walking. We get up there, business as usual. Walk up in there, grab it, look around. No one was looking. Throw it in there, walk out. We right at we literally are at the door. Like, the door's behind us. A sales associate comes. You know, usually when you caught stealing, they're not nice about it. You know, they're very like, hey, thief. You know what I'm saying? Like, "Come back here." That scares the shit out of you, and you usually just bolt and run. This time it was a little different. This was like some young white girl who came, you know, and, you know, probably like a college age white girl, pretty white, you know, pretty girl. And she comes up to me, and this bitch must have been studying psychology or some shit. She came up to us, and she was like, "Excuse me, can you come with me, please?" And I'm sitting there like, "What?" So he said, "Can you come with me, please?" And I'm like, now I know my friend has some stolen candy bars on him, but it's just the way she said it. It was like, I don't know what, like, she fucking charmed the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm like, because again, they don't approach you like that when you steal something. They usually are real aggressive and like they're angry, like, "Hey, come back here, you stole something." You know, that probably would have made us panic and just ran out of there. And the door was literally right behind us. All we had to do was turn around and run. And there's nothing this white girl could have did to us. She wasn't strong enough to deal with either one of us, you know, especially by herself. And then my friend, I look at him, he looks at me, and it was funny. It's these moments where somebody should have been the leader and took over and be like, "Nah, fuck that, we're getting out of here." But I kind of look at him for what to do, and then he looks at me for what to do, and we're just like, "What?" And next thing you know, I think I might have been the first one to just, okay. And I just followed her. Looking back, I'm like, why the fuck didn't I run? This shit is crazy. But I think that had to be some type of psychological technique, because that's definitely not the way that most companies deal with, you know, stealing. They don't ask you to follow them. Like, "Hey, can you please follow me?" You know, she was so friendly about it. It was just like, I would have felt like an asshole being like, "Nah, fuck that. We ain't going anywhere. Let's get out of here," which is what we should have done. And we would have left, ran up out of there, and probably not have gotten caught. Only thing I was worried about, I had my scooter, I had kind of stashed it in like the front entrance where, you know, around where they keep like the flowers and shit. I stashed it over there. So that was the only thing I was worried about. But I could have bounced and came back a couple hours later and got it and dipped up out of there again. But like I said, this chick must have been like a psychological master. We followed her, you know, followed her to the back. She brings her to this room. Then the security came, and this is how I know they had this shit set up perfectly. Shout out to Shores. Shores, that was was perfect how they did it. Send this young pretty white girl to come and just ask, hey, can you please come with me? It's like that shit is the smartest shit in the world, because you're sitting there like, what the hell's going on right now? Like who approaches thieves that way? That's how you know that these places, these like corporate stores are very sophisticated when it comes to catching thieves. Again, had it been a guy like, hey, come back here, we would have bolted up out of there, and there's no way in hell he would have caught us in some fucking dress shoes. That's when security came and they checked my boy and found the 2 candy bars. Me, I didn't have anything on me, because that's a very rare occasion where I walked into a store and walked out of there empty-handed. You know, I used to steal shit I didn't even need. I used to steal like little fucking Swiss Army knives from Family Dollar for no reason. I used to steal things from Walgreens, stole from the corner stores, stole from everywhere I could get my hands on. You know, I had real sticky fingers. They made us sign some type of paper saying that, you know, we wouldn't come back in the store, and I don't remember if they took our picture or not, but I don't think so. Made us, you know, they made my boy call his aunt. I actually didn't have to sign anything because I didn't have anything on me, but they made my boy sign it, and then he had to call a guardian. His mom, I think, was at work, so he had to call his aunt, and she had to come pick us up. Luckily, they didn't call the cops. You know, they just kind of was like, look, you know, we're not gonna call the cops because it's over some candy bars, you know, but we are gonna have a parent or guardian come pick you up. If not, then we're gonna call the cops. So. You know, actually, you know what happened? They asked us to call a parent or guardian, and it was like, well, what's your mom's number? And we're just like, I don't know. We're just friends, like, we don't know. I don't know. Who knows? And they're like, look, if you don't tell us your parent's number, we're calling the cops. And we're just like, oh, all right, yeah, call the parents. I think I called my mom. I called her work number. She wasn't there. You know, they said she wasn't there at the time. My boy, he called his mom. She was at work and she couldn't leave. So then he had to call his aunt. She came to pick us up. That was the end of it. They let us out, and their aunt, and you know, I was able to grab my scooter, bring it in the car with me. His aunt pretty much just clowned us the whole way home. Like, who the hell, you walk all the way up to North Providence to steal some fucking candy bars? How dumb are you niggas? Like, like she was going in on us. I mean, that shit was mad embarrassing, and I'm scared like a mother. I'm shitting bricks. Because I'm still young at the time. I'm probably like 12, 13. I still used to get beatings around this time. I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to go home and get a beating. My boy, I mean, I don't think he got beatings. So he wasn't too worried about it. So we get home. And I feel like all his brothers, his cousins was over there. And they all knew about it, and they're laughing at us. You motherfuckers is dumb. You niggas got caught. I go home. I walk inside my house because, you know, he live right next door to me. I walk inside my house, and my mom's in there. Fortunately, or unfortunately, she had gotten hurt on the job. So this whole time I'm worried, scared, like I'm about to get a beating. Then I realized, oh, so she's hurt, huh? So I should be like, oh man, is my mom okay? But I'm like, oh, so I'm not getting a beating because she's hurt. I'm sorry, I'm an awful person now. But damn it, man. I mean, I didn't want no damn beating. So that's my story. So the moral of the story is only get caught stealing when your mom gets injured. That way you avoid the beating. Needless to anyway, I still steal, so it's not like, you know. Anyway, clearly I didn't learn anything from it, but I hope it brightened up your day. Just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Holla at your boy. Thievery. Peace.